Hey everyone, I'm Ronen, engineer at Ariga. Today I will show you how you can automatically detect schema drift on your database. Basically, a schema drift is when the state of the schema of your database does not match the state it's supposed to be in. Detecting a schema drift in time can save you from painful production outages. Plus, I'm pretty sure your security team will be happy to know that your schema is monitored. So let's dig into it. Okay, so let's start by defining our desired state. Desired state is the state the database should be in. So we have here a migration directory, and we're gonna deploy it to a local running database. We're gonna run the atlas migrate apply command. And now let's see the deployment on the cloud. Great. So this will be used as our desired state. As you might have seen in previous videos about how to set up schema monitoring, here I set up schema monitoring for the database we deployed on earlier. So what we want to do next is to define a drift check in order to verify that the state of the database is always in sync with the state it's supposed to be in. So here I go to the checks tab, click on the new button, and I will choose the database to deployment comparison. I will choose the database I want to monitor, and now I'll choose the desired state. So this is the migration directory and the deployment we did earlier. And I will define the interval I want the check to run. So I want it to run each minute. Click on create. And now we can see the state of the database is in sync with the state it's supposed to be in. Here you can see the sync chip. We want to be notified whenever a new drift is detected in our database. So here I'll go to the edit check configuration. Click on setup Slack notification. I will paste the URL of the webhook integration. Click on save changes. And now whenever a new drift will be detected in our database, or whenever a drift has been resolved, we'll get a notification in our Slack channel. Let's see the drift detection in action. I'll connect to the database manually and create a new table. What we expect to see in the next minute is the drift detection will run and detect the table that doesn't exist in the desired state exists in the actual state. And also send us a notification in the Slack app channel we defined earlier. So let's see the Slack channel. Here, we got the message of drift detected in dev. Let's click the link. And here we can see the table we just added. Also, if we go to the checks table, we can see it's no longer in sync. We have this drift chip. And if we click view, we can see the details of the drift. What we want to do now is to reconcile the state of the database to get rid of the drift. So I'll go back to my terminal and drop the test table I added up earlier. And now in the Slack channel, we should get a message that the drift has been resolved. It can take up to a minute for the drift detection to run to see this. And here we got the drift resolved notification. So if I'll go back to the checks table and hit refresh, you can see the drift has been resolved and the state of the database is in sync with the state it's supposed to be in. So this concludes our video in which we have shown how to detect schema drifts on your production database. If you want to see more Atlas content, feel free to subscribe to our channel. See you next time.